Hey there, all you fat, jiggly motherfuckers. This is a message for you. That's right. I'm talking to you, fat ass, you fucking jiggly, fluffy piece of shit. You guys are alright. You see, I owe you guys an apology on behalf of all skinny ass little white kids. I saw a terrible video. There's this little kid just punking, clowning on this fat kid, and the fat kid just picked up the little kid and just fucking dropped him. Boom, smack. Fucking then he pulled out his cock and just dropped it on him. I was like, fuck. I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want some fat fucker to just watch this and then just think he can go dropping little kids, going and clowning. Because do you know how many people I clown on? I clown on every fat person I see. I go fucking jog around them and say, oh, look at me, I can fucking do all this shit. And then you know what they're gonna say? Look at me, I can do this shit, and they're gonna fucking pick me up and drop me. That terrifies me. So I'm sorry to all you fat people for that little fucking jerk, punk ass white kid clowning on you. And you shouldn't react to me clowning on you, because you know what? I don't put my heart behind it. I don't put anger or hate. I just put judgment. And you know what? Since when was that a crime? Since when was that discrimination? Damn it. Anyways, what you're watching here is another shitty ass gameplay from fucking me with Lutzo on my team because he's a fucking homo, faggot, fucking butt buddy, piece of shit. Anyways, I gotta do some business real quick, just get out of the way. On this game, I do speed up just so I can fucking shorten my shit. But, we're gonna have open lobbies from now on. You can, with the competitive team, YouTube team, open lobbies with everybody. Everybody! But, the only way to find out about them is to follow us on Twitter or fucking whatever that shit is you do with Facebook. I don't really know. I don't do either of them. Not really my thing. But if you're into fucking XGeN, you want to play with us, fucking do that shit. I'm fucking telling you guys, it's gonna be fucking badass. I mean, it's always comedy. There's always fun, good times. So come, join us. And so yeah, Facebook, Twitter, do that shit. Now, boy, do I have a fucking story for you guys, because it was just recently that I watched Pirates of the Caribbean, the latest one with Penelope Cruz. Oh, fuck, Penelope Cruz. And it was amazing. There was this missionary, and there was this mermaid, and at one point, the mermaid took the missionary and she just kissed him, and then fucking started swimming down to the bottom of the sea, and she grabbed him so he was fucking drowning. And I want to actually finish that story for you guys because they never went on to elaborate. You see, at that point, the mermaid wrapped up the missionary in her flipper fin tail thingy, and she kept swimming and swimming all the way to Narnia. And then it was there that she undressed him, and she turned into a human because she went on land. And then they fucked, and they made this child. And this child wasn't actually a child; it was a fucking lion. And this lion they named Aslan. And then Aslan went on to have these little babies that were humans, and he was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And he banished them off to Earth. And then later they came back through a fucking wardrobe or some shit. And then he just acted like they were kings and queens because he didn't want to tell them they were his kids. Anyways, but you guys wanted to hear that story about the dolphin and the lube. So actually it pertains to this because Aslan also had a big bunch of little talking animals, and one of them was a dolphin. Just one. You see, this was what made Bill the dolphin so fucking lonely. And that is what made him masturbate 10 times a day, which got him kicked out of Narnia, banished to Earth, where he then broke into Liberated's house while I was whale watching, because his mother is a fucking whale, and he said to me, "I have a mission for you." Now, I don't know about you guys, but when somebody comes breaking into your friend's house while you're whale watching and tells you they have a mission for you, you do the only logical thing in that situation, grab the nearest knife and carve the fucker up. See, it was at the point where I was carving him up that I removed his insides and wore him as a fucking skin, kind of like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy with the faces, but I was fucking into dolphin. And I went down the street all fucking like hopping around and shit, scaring little dogs. There's always this little dog that comes on the fence and shows us its vagina, and always yips with its little fucking non-powerful barks. And I just ran at it with my fucking dolphin suit going, and then it shut up. You know, that's usually the reaction to such an odd event. But the reason why I needed the lube was because the body, it started shriveling and drying up, so I broke out the lube, rubbed it on there, and it fit on perfect. It kind of kept slipping. I kept falling, but that was just a hazard of coincidence. But to go on with that story, after a while it dried up so much that all it was good for was necrophilia. See, I got the idea from necrophilia from that one commentary we posted on our channel, and it had a necrophilia class, and I looked it up, found out what it meant, fucking a dead body. I would have never thought of that. It's fucking genius. I mean, they're dead, they can't resist. What are they gonna say? Who's gonna notice if they're in your fridge? I mean, come on. It's brilliant. So, I've been having sex like 24/7 now. I don't know about you guys, but that, woo! It's fucking great. But, anyways, I got another story for you guys. I was in front of Walmart, because I actually work as a Walmart anti-greeter. It's when you're leaving, I scream at you that you shopped at the wrong store and that you can get better deals at Kmart. And I was actually wearing my dolphin suit at the time. That was one of the things I did it for, anti-greeting. And there's this mom with a baby, and she just fucking, boom, smacked the baby. I was like, fuck, woman, calm down. And she was like, I'm getting advice, parenting advice, from a fucking dolphin guy. I was like, hey, dolphins are very parental creatures. After we have our babies, we stay with them for like at least 5 weeks or some shit. To which she replied, boom, and she smacked me. So obviously this was a hostile bitch. So I did the only logical thing, killed her and put her in my fridge. Now, what did I do with the child? See, that's the great thing about being a fucking anti-greeter. You meet tons of weird fucking people that will do anything for a baby. So of course I gave the baby to a crackhead for some crack. And then I did the crack and I fucked the lady's body that night. You see, this is how you live the lifestyle of an XGeN member. You see, there's this one kid, he was like, how do I get into XGeN? I replied with a very simple solution to both our problems. I said, you need to suck a golf ball through a garden hose. I need video proof and I need it by Sunday. 2 weeks later, get an email from the kid, and he said that he broke his hose, pissed off his dad, and his dad hit him. And to this I replied, video or no proof. Upon receiving the video, I decided that wasn't good enough for XGeN, and I declined him. Now, if you think this is a true story, it is. Anyways, I was sitting down with Liberated this one time. Funny story. And he tells me, dude, do you ever think that you were born in the wrong era? And I thought, you know, I could have been a Spartan. That could have been, maybe, you know. And I gave it more thought, and I was like, no, Alex, you see, you're not putting enough thought into this. Dude, I wasn't just born in the wrong era. I was born in the wrong universe. You see, I'm supposed to be a fucking predator. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm walking down the streets, my vision changes from fucking ultraviolet to fucking alpha red and all that shit. I was obviously meant to be a predator. That or I'm the next step of fucking human evolution, because I'm obviously just that fucking beast. But moving on here. He wanted to be a Spartan. So my question to you guys is, what era do you think you were supposed to be born in? What do you think you were supposed to be? Do you think you were supposed to be a rabbit that got caught in a bear trap and smashed to pieces? Do you think you were supposed to be the fat kid that dropped the little white kid? Do you think you're supposed to be that kung fu master that does all that crazy shit? No. I don't care how ridiculous it is. I want to hear it. Even if you were a fucking firefly that got stepped on in that one movie. Or Bender from Futurama. Back on to some shit. I'm $100 away from my new computer. I want to thank everybody that helped me on that. That's fucking beast right there. That was actually the only reason why we were selling sub-box spots, but you still kind of are because I'm $100 away. But I don't want to talk about that. That was the only reason though. Get a new computer, live stream, fucking 2-hour long fucking comedian live streams from yours truly. If you guys are interested in that shit, fucking boom, it's gonna happen soon. I can feel it, I can smell it, taste it. Football. I've told you guys all I have to say. I'm reaching around 9 minutes right here, so I'm just gonna say goodbye, and that I love you, and that each of you means something special to me that I can't get anywhere else. Goodbye.